That's time. I was shot. What's up with it? It's K and we back in this here. We here to talk about music, YouTubers and music. We here to talk about this shit. I'm gonna give my little spiel on some certain issues I have seen as I've been on YouTube in general, but also like just watching the music game, like I see it. Since we talk about YouTubers and music, this is very good for me. Anyways, we're here to talk about this shit. Like, subscribe, do all that shit. Now, I'm messing to y'all. Shout out, got a mouth strong like a Navy. Shout out to subscribers, you know what I'm saying? To the people who aren't subscribed, you know? Stop just clicking on the video and subscribe as well so you know when they come out and they appear to you. Isn't it tiring for you to always type in my name and search my channel? I understand. My name kind of hard to remember, you know. It doesn't rhyme that much. I know, by the way, if you don't know, it's K.A.Vuitton. The young Don. Sleep with a cuddle. Up a ton, I want a ton. I'm El Jefe in this bitch. But anyways, let's get into it real quick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this video is sponsored by myself. Just subscribe to me, okay? Help a nigga out. But anyways, we here to talk about some shit about the YouTube. Basically, YouTubers becoming rappers and how YouTube, I guess, relates to the music industry. Now, we have seen it a lot. At some point, like around the 2015, 2016 era, when SoundCloud was really buzzing, at some point, a lot of these YouTubers tried to rap at some point. So we had the Rice Gum diss tracks been popping off. And yeah, he was the only one that was doing it at the time, and it was what it was. So we were just like, whatever, that's his thing, you know. Then we had like that blew up with the diss rapper and the fucking Paul brothers. Well, like Alyssa Violet was in a song, fucking, and blah 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 blue, Lele Pons, DDG, I think like Mr. God Jokes, CJ, so all them niggas, okay, all them niggas. We could name all them niggas, right? You know, and this is the Laylo, all them niggas, and then we can name it. But they haven't related to the music industry well. We still kind of view them as YouTubers who rap instead of like solidified artists, right? And this is what I'm here to talk about. Now we see the thing with DDG, and my ass was sitting in Academic's live stream or his Twitch live stream, and they was talking about DDG and how Little Boom, who is a meme rapper, right? You know, he jokes around in his music and such like that, but he still makes music, and we consider him an artist, kind of in the ugly god, Little B type of realm, right? We consider him an artist, but they don't consider, like, he was saying he doesn't really consider DDG as, he looks at him as more of a YouTuber, and same with another streamer called Annoying. He still sees him as a YouTuber rather than just a musical artist. Now that is fair because we all know the motherfucker came from YouTube. You ain't gonna get rid of it. I also forgot to mention KSI as well. You ain't gonna get rid of it regardless. You still a YouTube nigga. I don't give a fuck what you do, right? Especially, listen, I fuck with Jake Paul, the Logan, the Paul brothers, and fucking KSI. But you can't still be doing this YouTube beefing shenanigans and then also be dropping music. Like, I fuck with KSI. I get this for promo. You want more eyes on your shit. But still. You beefing with this nigga, and then you expect him like, oh, this nigga is a solidified artist. Like, imagine being embroiled in some of this YouTube beef. And some of this shit, some of these niggas really don't like each other, but then some of this shit is just for views and they faking this shit. Let's keep it a book. The whole Real Husbands of Hollywood, shout out my nigga I Am New York, was basically some fake ass beef. Well, I think fucking DDG don't fuck with McQueen no more. I don't really give a fuck about that situation. But anyways, Fly, fucking DDG, Pootie, Chark, Ty. There was a nigga called Ciante or whoever the fuck that was. DDG's cousin Diamond, his brother. There was a multitude of niggas. I was like, what's up? But nigga, y'all niggas pulling a fucking Prince family. What is this? Nigga, they broke up like 20 times in a month and niggas still believe they was breaking up. I'm like, how the fuck that happened? But anyways. Right, yeah. With all the, I want to say stigma of how you're viewed as a YouTuber with the pranks and all this other stuff, motherfuckers might not consider you as a real artist. Now I'm here to talk about, I'm mostly here to focus on KSI, DDG, and I guess Queen, formerly of Chris and Queen, or King and the Queen, whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, now she with Clarence. I'm here to focus on mostly those three. Yeah, and it's hard, like, Dax, people view him more as a YouTube rapper. I just heard that nigga rap. I don't know who's from you. Him, Jumex, and some other nigga. I was like, alright, cool. Yeah, so we're here mostly to focus on them more. And I guess Laylo as well. We could throw her in here as well. But anyways, let's start talking about it, right? Now, I remember when DDG started rapping, and he had, the first song he released, I guess, was the Little Boat Diss. Yeah, when he dissed Yachty on the race, I think. The race remix, and he dissed Yachty and shit, and niggas were happy for him. Like, oh my god, you did a song, oh my god, yeah. Like, you know, and it was cool. Like, he was doing his thing. I wasn't mad at him, but then he was like, why aren't niggas covering me, right? And he got an academic. Shout out my nigga academic. And academic's like, I don't cover this YouTube shit. Like, I cover actual artists, right? And that's the thing. At the time, I guess because we had a rights woman, that nigga got plagued with his diss songs. But it was like, he's not a solidified artist. He's just dissing niggas. And at a point, the diss tracks on YouTube, all these motherfuckers was dissing each other. Shit, the Prince family still dissing. They had like their little brother or whoever, their nephew, whoever the fuck it was, come out dissing it. And I'm just, bro, some of this shit corny, my nigga. Come on. But some of y'all eat it up, so hey. If y'all enjoy it, I ain't here to knock you, but still, some of this shit look corny as a motherfucker. Anyways, with that happening, so of course the rap industry not gonna look at it seriously. I think fucking who? I think J. Paul did a song with what, 21 or somebody? He did a song with somebody, nigga. He paid that nigga. That nigga was not like, I'm gonna do this shit for the free shit. I fuck with the movie saying, nigga, I'm gonna pay you. You gotta pay me to come hop on this shit. But anyways, with that being said, right, I seen it, and then like, yeah, I was thing with Everyday Bro and shit, but like, I don't think niggas were taking it seriously, right? So then we're just like, oh, you got some YouTube people, you made a little song, whatever, go ahead, blah, 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 blah. It's not like the people that go on YouTube and their channel is doing covers, we know, okay, they actually sing, and they're doing a cover of an actual song. You know, they are musically inclined, right? So we're just like, oh, okay, you guys are practicing your craft. And then if later they go on American Idol or however they become artists, we're like, okay, yeah, we seen you on YouTube, you're doing your cover shit. All right, yeah, okay. You like to sing, you kind of made it a profession. Okay, yeah, we buy it. There's viability in that. But like a YouTube nigga who does that, but then could go do fake beefs with people, we're just like, yo, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, what is this? You know? And that was the thing. And then it puts y'all in some boxes. Now when we see YouTube people try to get into the music industry, we just look at y'all like box. Should we talk about Crips as well? Yeah, we can talk about Crips husband, I guess. We just put you in a box like YouTube rapper. YouTuber who became rapper. We don't view you as musical artist, musician. You're in a box. You're just there, right? And that is why. Again, at the time you were just doing whatever, you probably didn't think, oh, I could really be in the music industry like this. But with the perception you have coming into this, fans or just people that don't look at you like that, like, oh, you YouTube motherfucker that raps. That's it. I don't get it fucked up. Like the music industry, yes. Lil Baby's a musician. Kodak Black's a musical artist. They're all musical artists, but they still gangster niggas that started. They still hood niggas that was trapping or doing whatever, and they started rapping. That's still them. It's just we view them more as musical artists. And honestly, hip hop is based off some street nigga shit. So of course, you do some street nigga shit, yeah, and like you in that, whatever. Right? I'm not saying like people have not like cannot cross over, and this is my thing. So recently on the academics live stream, the argument was about DDG and how he got his hit, was it Moonwalking in Calabasas or whatever song to me. Don't really fuck with it like that. But anyways, and what Annoying was saying was like, yeah, he fucks with DDG, but he needs another one because it's like you still have that YouTube stigma and you're dissing another YouTube creator called Soluminati in that. You weren't just making a song to make a song. Now, DDG has some other songs I personally like. Javanchi, Take Me Serious, Moonwalking is cool. He has some other shit that is cool. He's cool. But I do get the point that, oh, I need you to have a song that you're not dissing a nigga. Have a proper song and get an actual hit, another hit for me to be like, okay, you moved out of this YouTube realm. And to DDG's credit, he stopped doing a lot of the YouTube shit. I will say that. He stopped doing a lot of YouTube. I feel like when he was beefing or upset with, what's that nigga named Pretty Boy Fredo, who I think he is on drugs. That nigga needs help and he needs to go to rehab, but that's a story for another day. I feel like that was serious. And like me, I don't speak on the dead, so hey, you was talking shit about my dead relative, family member, hey, it's smoke with us. So I could understand that point. Again, but then when you have his brother doing some long ass video shit, you're just like, bro, is this awesome for some YouTube shit? Again, I get it, don't get it wrong. Monetize your beefs and get your money out of it. I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, I gotta look at you like, huh? At the same time, I gotta look at you, I look at you very weird. So that is my thing. So basically, it's like, you have one foot in the YouTube shit and then one foot in the rap shit. Like, you was beefing with that Riley chick. Like, y'all was just doing some shit, my nigga. And it was just like, okay. Even when you just started out, you had Givenchy and you was doing like little shows or whatever the fuck. It was like, oh, you had the Real Husbands of Hollywood going on. And I'm just like, bro, am I really supposed to take you seriously as an artist with all this bullshit going on and this fake beef? It's different if it's real and you have real problems with that motherfucker. You can't fake that shit. But I'm looking at some of this shit like, nigga, what the fuck is this whole ass shit? You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta look at it like, bro, what are you doing? You want me to take you serious, but yeah, you're doing all this other shit. What the fuck? So I understand he still has that stink on him. Now, before I continue back to DDG, let me offer you the example of Queen. Now, Queen came out, you know, she had Medicine, which I wouldn't say was a diss track to King, but it was like, I don't know if Chris released his song about Shorty first, and then this, she released Medicine. She won like a Chris lookalike and she was doing her thing, and it really blew up and she got a lot of support, so she like, fuck it. But this is the thing about Queen. She really stopped the YouTube shit. I don't really hear her name in the YouTube shit a lot, to be honest. She got on Instagram, she was doing shit. I don't know if she got beef with her family members or whatever the fuck, bro. There'll be some bullshit, bro. I swear, like, sometimes it's always the nigga beefing with our family. The family don't think the nigga good for bro. Okay, like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. But anyways, I don't really see her on YouTube like that. Like, when she comes back, like, she might be in a video with her dude here and there. But, like, when she does come back, it's literally promo for her fucking album. Behind the scenes of a video. Promo for her album. She might check up on, like, her subscribers and shit, because that's what she built up from. And I'm not telling these, like, YouTubers who are trying to cross over, forget about your fan base you made on YouTube. No, fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we have musical artists on Twitch playing games with the fans or whatever, or just interacting with them. That's perfectly fine and dandy. But your perception of, but these are already established and became musicians, and then like, oh, I do other things as well, rather than you're a YouTube person and you did whatever, the random pranks and all that shit, and then you try to come in the music game and we're just like, I'm supposed to take you serious. like imagine like one of these YouTube niggas like really rapping as a hood nigga, like, yo, I'm gonna do something to you, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, okay. But it's not like DJ Ghost and a couple of these other niggas, like, I ain't gonna believe you. Let's keep it a buck. Shout out my nigga DJ Ghost as well. But anyway, right, it's all about perception. With her, she just does whatever promo for herself, and all she really did, like, was come on when some controversy was happening. She came to explain her side. She literally just turned on shit. Yo, that's not true. This is whatever. She was just doing PR control at that point. She was just saying, this is not true. This is what's happening. Blah, blah, blah. So that's all it was. And she's doing her thing. Now, do I take her as a serious artist? Yes. In my mind, do I know she came from YouTube? Of course. But I'm taking her as a serious artist, and she's doing more and more songs with people. She's getting more and more features with people, and it's like, okay, I'm taking you seriously. It wasn't just the Medicine song. You kind of doing your thing, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But with DDG, this nigga always in some shit. That's the thing with him. Then he'll go on his YouTube shit, do like a vlog and talk about some. It's like, I get it. Give videos to your fan base. I'm not saying completely get off YouTube. But like some of this bullshit I just be hearing about, oh, this happened, this beef. It's like, no, right? And your biggest song to date, you're dissing another nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is this? What is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's what, like, why? Just, so I get annoying saying, like, you need a song where you're not dissing a nigga. Another YouTube celebrity, I guess, and actually have a proper song and do your thing, you know what I'm saying, and get there. And to be honest, he was right when he released the original, what was it, Moonwalking in Calabasas. It didn't really do as well as the remix. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Blueface's verse, hey, that's your business. But it really didn't do anything. But it was what it was. He just needs another song, if you will. Yeah, another song, not dissing a nigga. And that is a valid point. He does a lot of some YouTube shit. By the way, that nigga catch feelings too much. I'm sorry. I can't deal with light skin niggas. I can't. I really can't deal with light skin niggas. These motherfuckers be catching feet. Oh my god. Y'all niggas will get criticized. You a musician. Shit, go scroll through my channel. I be criticizing a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Just chill, my nigga. But anyways, like I was saying, And that's the thing. You just need to come off more serious. Yes, from the jump till now, I do take you more serious as a rapper. You're not just a YouTube rapper, but still, your biggest song is a diss song. So yes, you should get a song that you're not dissing a nigga and make it go out. Cause we seen Rice Gum literally diss niggas and he get plaques. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fo. Like, that's not that much to ask a nigga. Good song, decent. You know what I'm saying? And like I know what I'm saying. You only listen to the nigga on YouTube. You don't go check for him. You know what I'm saying? Now me personally, I'm not the biggest. I know a couple songs. I never sat through an album. Maybe I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do that recently. I'll give my nigga a chance. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, you can't just be mad at it. And it's just weird that people try to jump. See, this is the thing. And then also I got to bring up Laylo. Now, Laylo basically disappeared from YouTube after a while. We didn't know what the fuck was happening. But when she did basically reappear like one of these months, she did basically reappear. She dropped a song. And I was like, I don't know if she was just cleaning up or making us forget about her YouTube shit to the point she got like a record deal or whatever it is. And like she cleaned up the image and disappeared for a while to come back and just be like, yo, I'm strictly dropping music. I don't know if that is said case, but hey, at least, okay, we see like, you delete all the IG shit, all that stuff, the channel, like whatever, and then you came back with just the music, and it was like, cool. At least we see like, okay, this is how you try to reinvent yourself as, yo, I am an artist, you know what I'm saying? I get it, like, you know, at least that is a better approach than, yeah, I rap, let me go get into this fake beef, yeah, I'm still dropping music, let me go into a little bit more fake beef, yeah, I'm trying to say, yo, F this chick Riley, like, I was like, excuse me, like, what is this? What is this, bro? Like, I'm just confused, and I understand, he be helping out his family with the YouTube shit, respectable, I respect it, I ain't mad at it, but at the same time, at the end of the day, nobody has like, there's not like a set like route, I guess, for how to come into this music shit. I don't think so. Anyways, you just appear or whatever the fuck, but it is what it is. You know, like I was saying. Now maybe, again, maybe if he does a proper song, I will acknowledge him as the artist he is, because I acknowledge Queen as a recording artist. Yes, she's still a YouTube chick. Yes, he's still a YouTube nigga. But at least I like, okay, you evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like a Pokemon, you evolved. This nigga still Pontiac. He ain't DDG yet. You know what I'm saying? He's still Pontiac. He Pontiac second version. Like, he Pontiac D. He ain't get just the DDG. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, and then we have niggas like Corpse, who was like, well, with his aesthetic is his voice, him just trying out music, and then his shit just blowing off TikTok and shit. So, and we see with these TikTok niggas, yo, the label's just going off of these niggas deals once they viral. And there's some bullshit you could check like analytics on TikTok like earlier than the fucking Spotify, but TikTok on some other shit. So I ain't even listen. Them niggas, hey, cool. I ain't even here to like try to but like then we also have to have the question: do these TikTok niggas last? Because Throw Baby, hey, that shit kind of died. Pop Hunter, snitching allegations. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen with that. So, we'll see, bro. Like, the fact I know these niggas' song, but I didn't know the name. Like, nigga, this nigga came out and I never heard Corvette in my life. And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? It's ridiculous. Is yeah, but that's basically it. Your perception basically is like, fucks you up, I guess. Yeah, it fucks you up because it's like, you pour slime on people, but you're a hood rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why should I take you seriously, funny man? Why? Now, if you was doing parody, oh yeah, go ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now we just like, what is this, you know? So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And we just here just to chill. Hey, it is what it is. Honestly. Yo, I ramble too much about DDG. I should just make this about DDG. It's just like, Yeah, we might just do some bullshit like that. But yeah, bro, I said my piece. Honestly, it's just the perception. It really, that's all it is. Just the perception and how you present yourself. If you're going to cross into this music thing and you want us to take you seriously, you have to keep in mind the content that you was making. This is not just a clean slate. Even when motherfuckers come out of rehab or jail, there's still some stigma. Like, there's still some stigma like, oh, you just got out. You might go back to your old ways. You gotta prove them niggas wrong. So, like I said, you said I should take you seriously and prove me wrong again, nigga. You always gonna have to climb that hill and prove a nigga wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Some niggas were saying YBN Namir fell off, but he came back with the Apostoppa remix with what's his name? With 21, and hey, he was back up and he kinda bubbling. So hey, prove a nigga wrong again. Sometimes you gotta remind them who the fuck you is. If you think you big bad DDG, then pull up and be big bad DDG. It is what it is. You hear me? But yeah, I'm off of this thing, man. I critique a nigga how I critique. Also, one other thing. This nigga was beefing with Lil Boom and shit about his opinion. Nigga has his right to opinion. I don't know why you was getting upset. It was what it was, but hey. Anyways, proceed. Proceed. Yeah, but I'm off of this thing, man. Slime, Zoom, peace, y'all. Aight.